know it's blowing out there. It's hunting season. This is definitely a change from yesterday. It was 95 degrees out and hot as hell, and now it's in the mid-60s, raining, blowing. This is what we live for right here. About a week after opening season was last weekend, and it was also Labor Day, so I don't think I missed too much. It was pretty crowded from what I heard. Temps, the weather is extremely hot still. Today's the last day of really, really hot weather. Hopefully I can get some filming done and get some cool scenery and maybe a few elk on camera, so that's it. I finally made it to my little base camp here. It's about 9:30 at night. It's been a long day. Got a little bit of work to do here, setting up some broadheads, put down the boat, get the pack all set, get my clothes set for the morning, put out some snacks. Take with me. I'm probably going to get up about 5 o'clock and have coffee, and yeah, it's the first morning, 5:24 in the morning. All right, let's do it. Well, it's the first morning and I've got elk, so I'm just trying to decide where to make a move. I've got elk coming off down here. See if I can't go head them off. So just popped over this little ridge, and you gotta be aware of everything. Like as I pop over the ridge, I see a really nice 5-point, and he didn't catch me, and so I just slowly ducked down and got my camera out and started filming. Looked like he was going to come up this little draw right near me and within about 30-40 yards, but he really didn't, and they were just feeding and working themselves up out of the bottom here. Super nice 5-point. Not a giant, but definitely respectable elk. I would have probably taken him if he would have come close enough. But it was super fun just watching him and trying to set up and film. This was like the first time I've ever really filmed with my bigger camera, and it's a lot of work. But yeah, I got to see him come up, and he stayed about 87 yards out, worked up this little knob, and then a smaller little raghorn kind of followed him. Here's the 5-point zoomed in. Definitely respectable. Is it 5 or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think maybe a small 6. Right there, he's probably 87 yards or so. Just casually feeding out of there, and so I watched him and this smaller raghorn come up behind them, and they both fed over the hill and went into another draw and went to bed. I couldn't find them after they went over. I did go up over after they left and caught them about 3 or 4 draws over, but saw them slip down into some thick junipers, and I just am not sure if they bedded right there or they kept on going. But anyway, it was really cool watching them. So the biggest bull of this little group is still down here. He was raking a tree up, and looked like a nice 6. I got him coming up here out in the open, and lets out a kind of a weak bugle, but it was kind of cool to get him on film doing this. The big bull went over about 2 ridges, and I think he might have bedded down, and so it might be a few hours before I get some consistent weather to play with, because moving in on him right now makes no sense. So just waiting game. Well, it's been a really good morning so far. Got into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bulls this morning. One good one. Seemed Seemed like he was a shooter for sure. I just went down this draw looking for him, and right where I thought he should be was a smaller bull. So they just move so fast, and if you don't get to see them bed down, it's really hard to figure out where they are. So he probably in the next draw and the next draw and the next draw, but if you can't pinpoint them, it's tough. I know there's a bull bedded down here that I bumped. I saw where he went, and he stood around for a good half hour and he didn't move, so I'm pretty sure he's bedded right there. Decent, maybe 4 point, maybe 5. And I've got a raghorn bedded over here as well. He's a pretty tough spot. Looking right at me, but he's about 1,000 yards away. Well, that's an easy decision. I went back to look for that bull, and he's definitely not bedded down where he was standing. It's about 1.5 miles, 2 miles back to the vehicle. Ends up being a long day. You stay out here, but it's like, what do you do? Find a piece of shade and sit? I think that's the call. Yesterday got into elk and in the morning, and midday I put a move on a really big bull. Left my pack, basically ran to him. He bedded down a couple times and got up about 5:30 last night and came towards me and didn't have time to range him. He turned and he was walking. I should have tried to stop him. In hindsight, I should have tried to stop him, and I didn't. And put my 30-yard pin on him. He looked about 30 yards. All I heard was a loud crack, and he was a giant. He's a big one, and looked like a dinosaur. Pretty sure I hit him right in the front leg, and unfortunately he ran off, and then I got the binos on him and never saw blood out of the other side, so it wasn't a pass through, and never saw where the arrow hit on the right side. I went to look for my arrow, look for the shot, and there was nothing. Looked for an hour and a half before dark last night, and I could not find a drop of blood or my arrow. So I'm dedicated to finding him in the next couple of days, the next 3-4 days. That's the goal I want. So it took everything I had yesterday to get up on him and to make this happen. So I can't give up on him. Where I shot that big bull the other day, retraced all my steps, nothing, no sign, no blood, no arrow. I don't know. It's either I hit leg, or there was a lot of like brush in between the shot, and so maybe it was deflected and hit a tree, or even cracked on one of these willows. I don't know, but it's not in there. So, ooh, she's pretty deep. Trying not to get my boots wet. Oh, baby. Oh, it's getting soft. What I won't do for elk. walked out, I had him at 50 yards. And I had all these branches in the way. Walked over the hill, tried cow calling. He's gone. God, he was a big one. Damn it. It's the 5th morning, and I'm feeling a little haggard. Put in another long day yesterday. Out in the field from 45 minutes before sunup till dark. So another 13-14 hour day. Never really got into the elk. Found some down in this draw. Had 3 cows walk up on me at like 5 yards. I'm not going to shoot a cow at this point in the season. All right, we're almost getting to the spot. Check in later. Still watching that elk up there. Beautiful morning. Found a nice bull. Went up and over this. See if I can go find him. It might be hard, very hard. Crazy morning. Found that bull this morning before sunup, and he was across a ridge, 1,000 yards. I swear he pinpointed me because he was bugling, but then he started barking. He was looking right at me, and I might have been skylined, but it was still so dark. Oh man. Anyway, he came across down a valley, up another ridge, down this way. I followed him, came over this, linked up with a really big bull, and then there were 2 small, like raghorns, 4 points maybe, that went off that way, and then they went up and over, and they're out of range. There's no way I'm following them right now. Kind of mark where they went over and look on my Onyx and try to find out, what kind of dark timbers over on that side that they could be holing up in, because right now they should be trying to find a spot to bed down. Unbelievable animals, how much land they can cover in a matter of minutes. It was 25-30 minutes by the time he went 1.5 miles, 2 miles. So I think that's it for this morning, unless I find something else. But try to figure out where they could be bedded and set up close, downwind from them, this evening and try to, yeah, and hope to see some movement. That's elk hunting. So fun though. You there? Dude, I just smoked that bull.
No way.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Unbelievable, man. So this morning I saw them. I saw one, I don't know if it's the one that I saw this morning on 2 ridges over that I followed, but he linked up with another big bull, and they put on about 1.5 miles over a couple ridges.
No way.
And so I was like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? Do I go around the ridge and get on the top of him? Because is he going to bed back down? And then I'd, have really good shot with the wind. And I just sat and watched him, and he started moving. And I was like, no way, he's on his way down. And so dropped the pack, ran down the ridge on the other side, ran down, kept on peeking over, and I was just following him, trying to stay like 2 steps ahead of him. And I dropped my shoes, and I'm just running full speed. And I get down to a little point that's overlooking the valley, and he's on the other side, and I range him at 44, and he keeps on walking, and I creep up to the tree, and he kind of caught me, and he turns around and looks up at the tree, and and at that point I had my rangefinder on him, and I'm like, okay, 45. And it was down a pretty good slope, like at a big angle, and he started walking again, and I drew back, and I was like, meow, like that, and he stops and turns around and looks again, and dude, I put the wrong pin on him. So I'm like 20, 30, 40, and I put at the 35 on him, like in between a 30 and 40, and he was actually 45. But luckily it was such a steep slope, leveled it off and just like tried to hold steady, and boom, shot. And all of a sudden he went running off. I look, and there's a blood spot right behind his shoulder, like 3 inches up from his brisket. And I'm like, what? I'm like, oh my God, I barely caught him. And he freaking ran down, stopped, and I saw him doing the wobble. And I'm like, no way. No, are you fucking kidding me? And he just piled up in the bottom down there. And then like 30 seconds later, I hear that other bull coming out of the shrubs, and he walks right by at like 40 yards, and I just videoed him with my phone. And I'm just like, oh my God, it was fucking incredible, dude.
Dude, that's so fucking rad. Congrats, man.
Oh, thanks. I put my work on this, but the last 3 days have been 13, 14-hour days. And this morning I almost didn't. I was like, oh, I don't want to get up. And yeah, I got to get to work on them now. Oh, shit, dude. Night of the 5th day. Found these bulls this morning, and probably hear on the phone conversation. Relocated them this evening, like 4 o'clock. Couldn't even believe it just happened. And lucky shot, actually. I'm not gonna say it was a great shot because I definitely used the wrong pin. Yeah, for sure. Stressed in the moment again. That's just happens. I think I put my 35 on him, but it was such a slope coming down off of this knob that I shot him at that I got him right in the heart, I think. So now I gotta go down and the work begins all the way downhill and all the way back up. Oh, so happy, so blessed. Elk in the freezer, big one too, share with all my friends and family. Oh my gosh, where did I shoot him? I think came down there. God, such a crazy shot too, huh? I think these are my footprints. No, yeah, these are my footprints coming over here. Ran over trying to find them, and I think I came down this ridge. Yeah, you can see my socks. Went in socks because I wanted to be super quiet. No, I came right, I don't know. Anyway, came right down here. Yeah, straight across here. And he was snuck up right here to this tree. And he was right there at like 45 yards. And I think I was about right here. And let out a meow, and he stopped right there on that ridge. Boom. It was enough angle where that miss sight or not using the right pin. It was enough of a drop, because you want to aim low when that happens, that I was able to catch the bottom part of his chest and probably right in the heart. Oh, okay. I would have been devastated if I would have missed that one. But the second one was right behind him, and he had no idea what happened. So if I did miss that one, I would have settled in on the second one and smoked him for sure. But you don't want to miss the one that you're shooting at. You want to hit that. All right, I'm gonna take you all the way with me coming down to this. He's down on the bottom. Fun stuff. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God, that just happened. Oh baby. Oh, I can't believe that. I literally cannot believe that. Oh. Big boy. Thank you so much. God. Oh, what a tank. Very blessed. Thank you for all of the meat you're going to provide for friends and family. right. Everything's in game bags. Gotta hang one more game bag up here. Lift with your back. Just kidding. It's cooling down, so I'm in shape, but I'm small. But I'm tough as fuck. All right, you guys are on camera. You guys will go down in history.
Oh boy.
Thanks for helping with the loads.
Yeah.
You guys are legends for sure,
No
man.
problem. Reward at the end of the rainbow here.
Yeah. We're not too far.
Bottle of water.
I've got a cooler full of beer, so if you guys want some cold ones.